All right, good morning, everybody. It's 6:30 a.m., Friday, November 19th. I've been up for a couple hours now, just messing around on my phone. I did not sleep well last night. Got a couple hours, though. Oh, excuse me. Oh, got the blanket off the chair for one to cover up with, one to put my feet on. I wasn't cold, unless I had to get up and go to the bathroom. Then it was cold, but it's freezing out. The weather completely switched up last night. And now we got snow showers today. It's at 20 degrees out right now, like 15 with the wind chill. So I got to get off the top of this mountain today. It looks like I have about 9 miles before I hit the switchbacks, and then I just start going down. Ding, 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 ding. So I'm going to have to get a big day in today because I'm going to have to get to the bottom of the switchbacks. So I'm going to leave early as I can here and just get out there and start getting this walking. And it's going to suck, but it's got to get done. I got to get some miles in. And I need to get off this elevation so it warms up today. So we'll see what happens as the day goes on. But I have a feeling these first couple miles at least are going to suck being in the open here. Like I said, the snow coming in now, snow showers. I don't think anything great, but the weather's completely changed up. It's got ice cold, windy all night, blah, blah, blah. I might actually start a little fire here, though, just to warm up for a little bit. And try to dry out my bags. It's going to be cloudy today. I don't even know if my bag is wet at all. I got to check. This blanket was a big lifesaver. I don't care if I get caught now. I'm done. So let me take this $10 back off my the desk here. And let me start a little fire. No, I'm going to leave that $10. This thing is very... I mean, this is awesome. A couple people pulled up in the parking lot last night, but they just stayed in their, like, vans. So they might be coming in the morning, but I don't care now. I'm, like, literally done. I can get kicked out now. I'll be on the move. That's it. Good stop. I'll leave the $10 here, but I may start a small fire this morning because it's cold out. I was like, what is that noise? They're out there plowing the streets. I don't know if you can see the flashing lights down there. So there's that van that pulled up late last night. It looks so much further away in the dark, but I guess it doesn't look bad now. But there's more snow coming. Actually, we got a decent amount of snow that I look at it because all the tracks are gone. Yeah, like all the freshly graded. No, not really. I'll get out there and see later. I should probably put my sealskins on. I have I put my both bottom wools on. It's going to be cold today. Like it's not going to get over 30. And then with this wind, I'm probably going to have to put my rain gear on. So I'm probably going to be wearing everything I own today. But I got a little fire started. I don't want to get crazy, but I just got to warm up just a little bit. Take this edge off before I start off, and dry out the backside of my sleeping bag, which ain't really that wet, just a little damp. But these blankets came in handy last, and I put my feet on this one, and they're small, but they're thick. And then I had the other one on top of my sleeping bag. I'm like, what am I doing? I just pulled it off and tucked it in my sleeping bag. And it's going into single digits tonight and tomorrow night up here. So I really have to make a big push and get off the mountain today. So it's 8 miles to the switchbacks, and then I don't know what the switchbacks are going to be. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 miles down to the bottom. I don't know. You know, as a crow flies, it's like nothing, but I've been through that before, and it made sense. It was 7 miles up the mountain. It's going to be 7 miles down the mountain. I don't know what this is. I forget. It's been climbing up this in stages. So I just need to get low. So it's going to have to be a bigger day today. No way around it. Unless I find another shelter like this, but I don't see any marked. All right, guys, it's 8:20. And it's hot in here, baby. It's so hot in here. I have to strip down. I definitely don't need these double pants on, but I'm going to let this burn out. I'm going to give the place a nice sweep up and get on the road. Probably I'll be on the road hopefully around 9. I mean, this doesn't have to be dead, but I just want to make sure, you don't want to leave. I don't want to be rude. Blah, blah, blah. No mice or nothing here last night. I was surprised. I thought I had mice all over the place and all. I guess it's not heated that often, so the mice don't come in. I don't know, but no mice. I was very surprised. I did steal a couple of fire starters, just 2, and then I broke it in half. There's 48 in a box, so they're fine, but I broke them in half, so now I got 4 just in case. I've used minimum amount of wood because there's nowhere for me to go cut some, so I don't want to be rude. But I did split a couple big pieces up into smaller kindling. And if I wait long enough till that's completely, I'm not going to be able to wait that long. I was going to say I'll shovel out the ashes and I'll rebuild the fire to get ready next time, but we'll see how long I stay. Usually I like to, if you're going to wood burning stove, when you're done, you should always leave it with the fire prepared to go next time. That's how I operate. All right, guys, it's 10 after 9. And man, it was looking nasty out today. So this sun popping out is feeling nice. It's still windy though, so I got a wool top on in my fleece, gloves, beanie, as you can see, buff as always, and I'm wearing both my wool bottoms today. I do not think I'm getting any elevation today. I think I'm cutting across the top of a mountain and then dropping down eventually. So I think I got like 9 miles to go to cut across the mountain, and then who knows how many miles to go down the mountain. So today's going to be a bigger day because I got to get off this elevation for tonight. It's going to be too cold. What a great stop. I just met Eric. He's an old timer. He's the guy that pulled up in that van last night, and I was worried that he was going to come kick me out. But he slept in his van. He's getting ready to go skiing right now. There's 50 miles of trails back here, all manicured. But swallowed my little pride, not that I have much left out here at this point, and asked him if he had any water I can get, and he said absolutely. So I filled up 2 bottles. So I have 2 liters on me. Third's probably not necessary today. So we'll see if that comes back and bite me in my butt. But I feel good. I probably drank a good ½ liter this morning. And now I got 2 bottles full. So I'm feeling much better because I was stepping off with just a little over 1 bottle. So that's good. Plus I got some fluid in me. Eric, if you ever happen to see this, thank you very much, sir. He's like, oh, you should have had a fire going all night long. I'm like, yeah, I didn't want to draw attention. He's like, no one's going to say anything. He's like, you're in Colorado and you're outdoors. That's what this place is for. So I left $10 in the desk. They're supposed to put in some envelope and put it somewhere. I didn't see any where that was at, even in the parking lot. So I just left $10 and wrote a thank you and put down my YouTube channel in there, of course. That was a really good stop, man. I'm so glad I was... that wind started picking up last night. I was like, man, if I was in my tent, this would be a struggle. I didn't have to put my puffy on last night or nothing. I just grabbed them extra blankets. What a night. I didn't sleep well, but I was comfortable. I think I was just a little nervous or uncomfortable about being in there. But, as usual, I worry about nothing for no reason. All right, back on the trail proper. The road sign says I got 12 miles to go to Land's End Observation Area. And that's where I'm headed to, where by my map it says 8 miles, but it's probably 12 because, you know, as a crow flies, you guys have heard it enough. So that'll be 13 miles total before I get there. And that's when I start dropping down. So I don't think I'm going to be able to actually get off this elevation. I'm just hoping that observation area has somewhere to set up a tent. I'll also, see Land's End Observation right there on the sign, 12 miles. There's going to be a bunch of campsites throughout here, but I need to keep pushing. There's also another visitor center coming up in 5 miles, so I may, since I'm on the road and moving a little early today, may stop there and try to get some power for like an hour. May not, we'll see. But that's in 5 miles. So, see what happens. But I'm at least going to that Land's End Observation Observatory. There you go. All right, guys. I'm 3 miles in. I didn't even realize it, but back there was an intersection. There was I could have went off to the right, and that's the road that would have taken me to the Land's End Observatory and to the switchbacks, or I could have stayed on this. I'm not sure which one's the bike route and which one's the normal route. The colors kept switching, and I'm still on a red line. I don't know, but I think I'm on the regular route now. I actually wanted to be on the bike route, but I'm just going to stay on this, keep going forward. I'm not backing up, so I'm not going to pass the visitor center, nor am I going to pass the Land's End Observation area. So this road's going to take me down one side of the mountain, the other one's going to take me down the other side. So hopefully this was a good choice, because I was thinking, I would know I had to make it coming up, but it kind of made itself for me because I missed the turn anyway. So, oh well. Checking out my map, it looks like I'm going to drop. It's just staying on this road. Yeah, it's definitely so. I'm on one side of the mountain, depending on what route you take. The other route has switchbacks. This route is more long, draggy, like S-turns. But I'm going to drop like 6,000, sorry, my math. Catholic educated, yay. I'm going to drop almost 5,000 feet elevation today in the next 12 miles. So we'll see how the road conditions hold up. It might be very slow going because, being slippery, but we'll see. Well, I'm supposed to turn down here, which I'm still going to, but it says there's no access. It's closed to public use because they have to fix the dam on Carson Lake. So, oh well, I'm going down. I'm following my map. I'm not getting going on some alternate routes up here. We'll see what happens. I'm on the 108. Hopefully this is not an issue. Hopefully there's no workers there. I can just get by. It's 10:50. I'm 5.02 miles in. Haven't taken a break yet. I feel good besides my lower left back. Just listening to still listening to Supernova in the East. I'm on part 3. And Dan Carlin said ain't. And like out of nowhere, I just responded with, never say ain't, your mother will faint, your father will fall in a bucket of paint, your sister will die, your brother will fry, your dog will join the FBI. I'm like, really? Like, I haven't heard that or said that, I don't know, since I was, 6, 7, 8 years old, something along there? That's crazy. It's amazing the absolute worthless crap that is retained in my brain. I'm 5.81 miles in. No issues so far except for me almost slipping and falling on a little icy patch. Whew. Well, just realized I am definitely on the regular route, not the bicycle route, because I'm getting ready to get on a trail here. And the next 10 miles is going to be all a trail through the woods. So, probably should have backtracked earlier and went and stayed on the road. But I'm committed now. Let's see how much snow is back in these woods. Well, I'm assuming that's the lake, which is empty. And this is the dam that they're repairing. Oh, man. I wish I wasn't getting on a trail. It's going to be snow. I should probably stop now and put on my sealskins, but I really don't feel like unpacking everything. All right, 11:30, guys. I'm 6.20 miles in, and I just had to drop my pack for a couple minutes and get ready for this shit show here. Well, this is exposed to the sun, so it's soft. I'm hoping it hardens up and I stay on top. But Cannon Creek Trail. The next probably 10 miles or so, it's all going to be on this type of crap. I probably really should have put my sealskins on. this is going to suck. Just being lazy. But oh well. Haven't had to deal with this in a while, so I guess it's time. I should have took that other road. Well, following this trail is next to impossible, as I can't see the trail because of the snow. I get some footprints here and there, so that's nice. But and then my map doesn't always line up exactly with it, so I guess it really doesn't matter as long as I'm heading in the general direction. But looks like I'm just following this creek. I like to see these footprints stay, but they just disappear for a little bit. Yep, then footprints disappear, and now I'm in some deep snow. Look at this. This is lovely. But I'm on the trail, following some animal tracks here, or what I think's the. Oh, jeez. This is gonna suck. Definitely should have some sealskins on. Wish I had some snow caps for my hiking poles too. Yeah, this just sucks. There's no way around it. Should have stuck to the roads. This is not going to be fun camping in this. Some deep snow back in here. Oh, every step all the way down. Well, I probably should have took one of my bottoms off, wool bottoms, because now, I mean, everything's going to be wet tonight, which is going to make sleeping tonight a serious issue. But I'm committed and I'm in this now, so I'll just try to smile and keep pressing forward. It's nice when it's harder and I can only sink down like my shoe depth. But I was up past almost to my hip earlier. Let's walk across America, they said. Yeah, it'll be fun, they said. Oh, man. Well, pretty much the animals are walking the trail, so just better follow some animal tracks. This is exhausting, guys. It's not fun at all. I'm gonna be soaked. Almost out of water, but there is a creek nearby. I just haven't seen it in a while. Well, I'm gonna try to get water here somehow without killing myself. Definitely some animals coming here. I've been following like a track of coyotes. There's scats everywhere, there are pisses everywhere. It actually stinks right here, so they must have been bedded down. It's all tore up. But I gotta figure out a way. Probably not wanting to step on that. Maybe going up and around. I gotta get water somehow. I'm dying out here, and I got another at least 7 miles ahead of me before I punch out to a parking lot where this trail comes out at, and hopefully I can camp there. Well, I came sliding down that hill. Bear spray came out of my pocket. I'm lucky I wasn't hurt. I just smashed out a little hole right there. Right there. I'm gonna try to dip my bottle and get some water. Wow, I'm soaked now. Cold. That's where I slid down. Probably doesn't look that bad on the phone, but once I made up my mind I needed to get to the creek, I probably should have just kept walking and found a better spot. But I got water, but I'm wet now. My knees are wet, my ass is wet, my gloves are soaked. Man, this is quickly becoming miserable. Hopefully, I gotta have water when I leave here because, whoa, man, this is getting old. And I still got quite a while to go. Not to sound all dramatic and miserable, but one good thing is I am going downhill. I've already came down like just since I started this section of trail like 1,500 feet. So if this was reversed and I was going uphill, it'd be much harder. Telling you what, panic was not far from setting in. It's my stuff up there. It's funny, the whole time I was down there getting wood, I'm like, man, what if some guy's just back here watching me and he steals my stuff? This is so deep. I'm gonna get my drops in here and then get back on the trail. I'm gonna get out of this section. Hey, baby. Well, I shouldn't jinx myself, but it looks like I'm getting out of the, getting water was my last snowy my feet are soaked, which means my socks are soaked. So I'm down to 2 pairs. I should have put the sealskins on. I'm kicking myself. The sun really hasn't come out today, so let's hope tomorrow is a sunny day, which when I checked the weather frost left, it's supposed to be, so hopefully I'll be saved in the morning. That was a little sketchy getting water in that spot, especially when I ate shit. If I got hurt back there, there's no way I was making it back to my pack from my emergency beacon. I gotta think about that. That's why I'd like to have a hip belt, keep that strapped to that, so a fanny pack. So I always have that at least on me. That's like a lot of people get lost when they go use the bathroom in the woods and they can't find their packs again. Man, I could have been on a nice road all day today. This is more fun though. Yeah. Now I'm dealing with this. It's even more slippery. All right. 8.37 miles in. I think it's around 1 o'clock. I'm at 8,700 feet elevation, and it's at 10 after 1. So my whole goal is just to get to the end of this trail where there's a parking lot. I actually didn't have myself getting out of here in the bottom of the mountain until tomorrow, so I'm a little ahead if everything works out. Because I took this down. Oh, wow, I went all the way to my shin. Just because I ended up taking this route, which probably ended up being harder, but shorter. Let me finish it first before I start talking. Oh, this mud is so slippery. I really should have my second hiking pole out. Whoa, just sliding. Look at my feet. All right, it's 1:45. I just went down there and got some water, which was fun. Just waiting on the drops at the last bottom, filling up all 3 liters because I don't know how much longer I'm going to be around water for. Dropping elevation fast. This is wearing on my feet, man. It's a bunch of just rocks and slippery mud, so it's just rough on my feet at the end of the day. Where am I at mileage-wise? I'm at 9.20 in, and I still got 5 miles left to get to the parking lot. So we'll see. I passed a couple of good camping spots, but so what? I ate breakfast, and then I had my normal 400 or 500 calorie snacks. I'm starving right now. I'm just weak. You can definitely tell I put out a lot of energy up there. But we'll see what happens moving forward. Whew. Today's been a day, guys. Today's been a day. Not over yet, but it's beautiful back here. Good thing it's not raining, because this would be a shit show galore. I think I'd rather still be in the snow. Ugh. All right, 2:30. I'm at 10.32 in. And of course I'm going up. This trail just keeps throwing another layer of shit at me. I got about 3 miles left, I think. Give or take. Maybe closer to 4. I just gave in to my hunger and my weakness and dropped my pack and pulled out my food bag and ate a quick like almost 700 calories. I had a beef jerky stick and the whole bag of Welch's fruit snacks and yogurt, which were delicious actually. I'm pouring them in my mouth like I'm a horse with a feed bag. This Cannon Creek Trail just does not want to let me go. Now it's all tore up from horses. I'm gonna snap a leg. Yeah. All right, my phone's down to 15%, so I don't know if I'm gonna have enough power to actually get me through to the parking lot, but be close. I'm 12.55 miles in, but it feels like I went 30 miles today. I mean, you guys can tell just from the differences in the type of trail. I've been getting my butt kicked all day. Oh, of course, we're gonna go uphill a little bit at the end here. I'm at 7,047 feet. I've come down 4,010 feet. I've gone up 800 feet. And it's 4 o'clock. I was on the move at what? Before 9? I think around before 9 o'clock. It's been a long day. And there's plenty of spots to camp back here, but I kind of have my mind set on making it to this parking lot. And then I might have to backtrack anyway to find a camping spot, but... All right, guys, it's 4:15. I went 13.5 something miles, so 13 and a half miles. I'm going to stop right here because there's a creek right here coming down. So I can get water in the morning before I leave. And I'm only 1 mile from where I wanted to go, so it just made sense to stop here. Even though I kind of wanted to get there, just be like, yeah, but today was a hell of a day. I feel great now, it's finally done. Like I said, I can get water right there in the morning. And then I only got 1 more mile of this crap to go, and then I think I'll be on a road all the way into Grand Junction, which if I had to do, I could probably do tomorrow, but I won't. I'll split it up. I'll get there Monday. And that's it. I think it's like 26 miles left or something. So I can't remember last time I did a 26-mile day. If I've ever done a 26-mile day on this hike, I've come close. I think I have. But anyway. So I could say I could get there, but who knows. But anyway, I'm going to sit down and shovel some more food in my mouth. Now that I know I'll definitely be there in 2 days, I can eat a little extra. And that's it. Today was a good day. I mean, this trail kicked my ass all over the place. Oh, man. I mean, I went from freezing cold, windy, to snow up to my waist in some spots, to traveling through coarse crap and slippery mud, all kinds of different terrain today. And I'm exhausted. It's all right. It's 8 o'clock, guys. Saturday, November 20th. Last night was a great night of sleep. You can tell I was exhausted. One of the better nights of my life since 2003. Wasn't even that cold. I just had on, I didn't have to put on my puffy or my fleece or nothing. Only one pair of socks. It's not really not that cold now. There's just so much dead stuff laying around. I decided to start a quick little fire. It feels good, but it's not that cold. I mean, it's cold this morning. It's probably right around 32, 33. But it's not what I've been dealing with for the last couple of weeks, so it feels good. I mean, last night I kept waiting as I was laying in my tent, and I'm like, man, it's not getting cold. So it's coming down to this elevation was a big deal. I forget where I'm at right now, but I'm much lower than I was yesterday. Yeah, I'm at 68, 73, my watch says. I honestly thought I was at 70-something. So I'm somewhere around high 6s, low 7s, which is, back to where I started in Denver. I'm no longer 2 miles high, so it's a big difference. I mean, a big difference. Woo. All right, guys, like 9:15, I'm on the move. Had to wait for the fire to die out. I ate like a pig last night. I was so hungry. I mean, I woke up at like 1 a.m. and ate some. I was famished last night. So that trail kicked my butt yesterday, and I'm extremely sore today. Like I said, the miles weren't big. I think for what it was, like 13 and a half or something, but that was definitely my hardest hiking stretch to date. And I was going downhill, majority of it. Oh, if I was going the other way, man, I wouldn't have done all that yesterday if I was going the other way. There's no way. So I'm down to 2 soups, 2 Cliff Bars, and a half bag of jerky and a Twinkie. So I'm fine, because I'll be in town. I could be in town today if I wanted to push it, but the way my body's feeling, there's no way. It's like 23 miles. But we'll see. I should be in town tomorrow, but if not Monday, probably Monday morning. Just going to just do half of it today and half tomorrow and see what happens. I'm extremely sore today. I'm like tenderfooting it all around. My back's hurting. I'll tell you what feels good though. My heel felt great this morning. I have no clue how or why, but the rest of my body, I'm just, it's just gonna be a struggle today. I can already feel it. Yeah, I'm moving at 1.7 miles an hour. I just looked down at my watch. I'm definitely going super slow. Wow. I'm only 1.11 miles in, and I've been hiking for 45 minutes. That's absolutely ridiculous, but that's what type of day it's going to be. It's already too warm for this fleece. I'm going to have to take it off in here when I get to the parking lot. This trail, this Cannon Creek trail does not want to let me go. I'm like off the trail. I'm supposed to be over there somehow. So I'm just going to go down in here and fight my way through all this crap and get up over there in the road. Not what I want today. All right, that was just shitty and miserable. I'm all cut up. I got leaves and sticks and thorns everywhere. Get up here on this road and clean myself up, drop this wool layer, and recalculate where I'm at and everything. All right, guys, 10:45. I just took a little break when I finally punched out to the road, cleaned myself up. The craziest thing just happened. I should have got him on video, but we got to talking. I completely forgot. But guy right there, truck's parked right there. We start talking because he hears I have Dan Carlin on. He's like, "Oh, Dan Carlin, Hardcore History." We start talking. Not only was this guy a Marine, his name's Ben, by the way. Ben, great to meet you. He was in the Marine Corps the same time as me, and he was in my unit. So he was part of the USS Cole being bombed, the response to that. He went to East Timor. He was in a different platoon than me, and I don't know who he is, but, we were, 18, 19, and 20 at the time. So, so I don't remember, but we both named a bunch of people that we both remember. So it was just crazy that to run into somebody that not only was a Marine, not only was in the infantry, but he was an India Raider like me. So you guys see this patch that I wear on this side with the skull. That's our Raider platoon, our Raider company. We were an amphibious assault company in the boats. I talked about it before, but that's just insane to run into somebody. He lives in Grand Junction, and he was going to give me a ride there, but I turned it down. I was like, I'll walk, because I haven't talked about it, but I'm going to have to end up camping there. I'm going to get a room for a couple days, I think. But then I'm going to have to camp for like a week, 5-6 days probably, until the first, because the first comes around. I got to get new shoes, and I got to get a stroller to push to carry water, unless my buddy Ryan comes out, but I'm not sure what's going to happen yet. So what I'm saying is I have to have money to get gear and all. So I could skip getting a hotel room for a couple days, but I still won't be able to get all the gear I need. The strollers I'm looking at are like $300, $400, $500. So I'm going to be in Grand Junction anyway for like the next week. But so I told him I'll walk it, no big deal. But he invited me over to his house for Thanksgiving. I told him he better run that by the wife first. But so I might have somewhere to go on Thanksgiving at least. And he said I can camp in his yard or stay in his garage too. So that's a win. I'll see what happens. We exchange numbers. But what are the odds of that? Like I told him, I said, you better play the lottery today. You just meet some random stranger that not only was in the same service as you, in the same company, and went on the same Westpac with each other. That's just insane. Sandone, if you watch, if you see this, he remembers you. I said Sandone was the first name I said. He's like, oh, I haven't heard Sandone's name in forever. He and a couple other coxswains, Collins, Burns, Meredith, I remember all of them. I was actually in the same platoon with Meredith for Iraq. But small world, it's crazy. He told me I should go the other way to get to Grand Junction down there, but my route's got me going this way. So I will see what happens. Hey, buddy, you get out? Had a couple dogs following me, a couple horses out. What's up, buddy? Yeah? I don't know if you're supposed to be out here or not. That doesn't look good. Looks like rain, right? It's calling for a 30% chance of rain. Got some phone service here. I'm really, I'm thinking about that ride. Would have been nice, man. Getting a nice soda in town right now. Oh, it would have been so nice, but keep plugging along. All right, 12:15, guys. I'm 5.80 miles in. It's getting windy, so I put my rain gear on. Just a precaution. It says around 1 o'clock I could get rained on where I'm at, but who knows with these mountains. Oh, elevation-wise, I'm only at 5,691. So I think that's the lowest I've been. I think that's even lower than when I started out at Evergreen, right outside Denver. I'm 9.11 miles in, and it is 1:30. Alright guys, it's at 1:45. I'm shy of 10 miles in for the day. I'm getting sick. My throat hurts a little bit. That's not good, because I'm a big baby when I'm sick. Hopefully it's just I've been out in the wind or whatever, I don't know. But I'm approaching Whitewater, Colorado, for those of you from the area or have been out here. It's a tiny little town. It doesn't look like it has even have a gas station, but it does have a market, so maybe the market will be open when I get there. But completely different terrain. I'm down to a liter of water. There is my map says there's a vending machine, like a water vending machine coming up here in Whitewater. So hopefully I can grab, or I need to be able to grab some water there. That's my goal, is just to get to Whitewater and then find somewhere to camp. I'm like cutting through this, I forget what it's called, BLM land. It all says Junction Office. I don't know what that is, but my calves are screaming today. It's all that, like, walking on my toes and heels, and then this flat ground. These shoes are not good for road walking, at least on my old bones. But hopefully I get the right water. I can get some water, and then it looks like tomorrow I should be in Grand Junction. It's at 2:15, guys. Still approaching Whitewater. I'm 11.50 miles in, and I need water. I need water. Well, I think I'm going to be saved. Just to be keeping it honest with everybody on here, Ben, the guy, Marine I met earlier today from my old unit, he just texted me. He's like, "Hey man, I'm headed back to Grand Junction where he lives." He's like, "If you want to, I'm gonna offer you that ride again. It's no big deal." So I was like, you know what? Yeah, come get me. So I sent him a picture where I was at and kind of told him. And there's only so many roads out here from over there, but so I think he's gonna come pick me up, and so it's gonna save me. He's gonna basically save me about 15 miles total. Because once I get to Whitewater here, Grand Junction's only like another 9.5 miles from there. So, but I am cheating, just trying to keep it honest. I'll tell you what, though, overall, I've done pretty good with rides. I think I've got what? Mr. Ron's giving me 2 rides. I paid for a ride around a pass to avoid weather. And then this, I mean, I really haven't got that many rides at all. I've turned down 95% of them easily. So hate on me if you want, but I'm out here. Hey guys, just checking in. It's December 5th. I'm still in Grand Junction. I just want to touch base with everyone because I'm getting ready to put a video out, and then I just wanted to put this little update in the end of my last video. If you're following along, I wasn't feeling real well. I didn't really talk about it much near the last day or two because I was getting my butt kicked in the snow, but long story short, I ended up having giardia. I finally gave in, had to go to the VA hospital, which is right across the street here, diagnosed. Had 3 IV bags later and a bunch of antibiotics. They cut me loose. I'm feeling fine now. It's been, I don't even know, 6 days since I went to the ER. So I'm feeling fine now. Stuff on my face here with Domino's, which, by the way, this cookie pie is delicious. I'm here at the Frontier Motor Lodge, which is actually quite horrible. But it gets the job done and the price is right. I'm here waiting on gear, and my gear's not going to be here till it looks like Friday. I'll have everything. Maybe Thursday, so I might be on the road this coming Thursday, or I might not be till Friday. So I just wanted to give everyone a heads up when I get this last video out. This video won't be out probably till closer to Friday, but I'll be posting another video. I don't know why I'm telling you that, but I'll post another video probably tomorrow when I go to do laundry. Ben, the Marine from my old unit that I met, I'll be posting a picture at the end of the video here that he sent me from me and him in Singapore. And we're literally standing next to each other in this picture in Singapore, and I don't remember who he is. But I think the arrow's me and the circle's him, I think, or maybe vice versa, but you'll figure it out. And I'm going to post another picture that we took on the side of the road. It's just crazy. I was sick on Thanksgiving, and giardia is contagious. I didn't know that. So Ben was nice enough to bring me a plate. So it was great that I got to eat a decent meal on Thanksgiving. That's it. I just wanted to touch base with everyone, let you know what I'm doing. I'm waiting on my gear. Like I said, I got a cart coming, shoes coming, Isbit coming, which they tried to deliver today. But everything I ordered through Amazon is all coming through literally 3 other third parties. So the post office, UPS, and FedEx are handling all my shipments. So everything's taking forever to get here. I guess it's just my location. I sent my niece and nephew something, and I sent my buddy Ryan something in California, and they both got their stuff the next day. So, but me, I'm waiting. I'll be waiting a week. So once I get my gear, I'm out of here. I got about 30 miles or so, I guess, left of Colorado, and then it's on to the desert. So I just have to I'm just waiting on my cart. Like I said, the cart's the big thing, but I got spare tires, spare inner tubes, air pump, green slime, sneakers, insoles, blah 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 blah. You know what to do. Every month it's always something. So I'm waiting on a lot of gear. Once the gear gets here, I'm looking forward to getting back out on the road. Trust me, I'm getting tired of stuff in my face, wasting all a little bit of money I have, blah, blah, blah. Like I said, I just want to touch bases with everybody since my videos were kind of choppy and there's long stretches. Figure out, let you know what he's doing. Ben gave me a ride into town. I got a room for that night. Like I said, it was like 1 or 2 nights in. I just couldn't take it no more. And then my pants told me that it was time for me to go to the emergency room, and I did. And I ended up finding I had giardia. It was a quick fix, but they're like, why'd you wait so long to come? So, I'm guessing I got it obviously from drinking water. I mean, I was drinking out of cow patty areas and beaver ponds, so chances are high you're going to get it. And from the research, and they told me in the VA, it's actually it's quite common in Colorado to hikers get it. I guess it's kind of common, not common, but they said there's a lot of it in this area, so in Grand Mesa. Anyway, I'm babbling too much. You can tell I haven't talked Got the new KT tape, new Imodium. I bought some clippers because I want to keep my mustache, so I spent $10 on clippers, and I wasn't gonna give myself a haircut, but I may just go to a barber shop, or I might just shave my head. I don't know. But you see, I got all my stuff. I'm just getting ready. Got new stone-proof matches, more fire starters. I got fresh aqua mirrors, and then I got these, which is ridiculous. They were in Walmart. Each tablet does 1 quart of water, but it takes 4 hours. So I'll have that as an emergency backup. I'm going to be pushing this heavy cart. I might as well throw some stuff in there. But yeah, I'm just talking to occupied time now. I don't know why. But I just wanted to check in with everybody and cap off this video and let you guys know what I've been doing. Because, you know, it covers like 2 weeks or something like that. And if you follow the videos, it's like literally like 5 days of hiking. So I just want to fill everybody in. And yeah, I've been in Grand Junction now since, I don't even know, what, 2 to 3 days before Thanksgiving. Been here forever. It's time to go. Just waiting on my gear. Thanks everyone for following along. Adventures with the Crazy Vet is out.